everybody, Lisa here. Welcome back to my channel. Peggy on with me. This is going to be a VR2 Tangerine Layla's hashtag Tea Topic Treat Tarot. Tea Topic Treat Tarot.
Tarot.
Peggy's just calling it tarot.
Tarot.
So
okay, because it's more fun.
It is more fun.
You just don't want me to be. You don't want me to be too much of an asshole.
No. Well, you know.
I got a cookie.
Okay, so I have tea. Do you have tea?
I have tea.
I have tea. So I have Secret Garden tea, and Peggy has Earl Grey. Like extra strong caffeinated Earl Grey, and I put them in our Celtic.
Oh, you gave me caffeine?
I did.
That was stupid.
It's only 6 o'clock. It's not even 6 o'clock. You're fine. Okay, well, whatever. Peggy's gonna be awake. So and then I got us some Oreos. So we have our treat is gonna be Oreos. Peggy was mostly excited that she gets to eat cookies on my. Did you just put the whole thing in your mouth all at once? Mm-mm. Yes, she totally did. Okay, so our topic is gonna be, and I didn't prep Peggy in advance, authenticity. And notice how her mouth is full. I just realized the most brilliant part of this entire tag is that as she's eating, she can't talk or interrupt me. At least not without chewing their mouth open. Oh, look, she's gonna find a way.
Only if you give me all the cookies.
Oh, that's true. I'll have to eat too, which means I maybe won't interrupt her. We'll see. We're kind of equal opportunity interrupters.
Authenticity, like...
How do you define authenticity? Let's start there.
Letting your inner asshole shine.
In Peggy's
being
world,
yourself. It's that simple. It's like
in Peggy's world, being an asshole is being authentic because she's an authentic.
Being yourself and not worrying about being yourself, regardless of what other people may or may not think about it. That's what being authentic is.
Mm-hmm. If you hear scratching, it's Peggy. I mean,
it's not me.
It's the dog. I mean, it's Shayla. She's
gonna dig at the carpet for a while and then
she likes to fluff up a blanket or the carpet or whatever and then lay down.
Yeah.
Oh, she stopped because I mentioned it. So to me, authenticity is when you let your guard down a bit.
Ooh, am I popular now, kids?
And you stop worrying quite so much about what everybody else thinks.
Yeah. I really can't say much because I stopped giving a shit what everybody else thinks years ago.
Peggy's got this down. I'm gonna rotate.
And I got cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And tea.
So you have cookies, you have tea, and you get to talk.
I have dogs who want my cookies.
Both dogs. You can't give Bruno cookies.
I can do whatever I want. What?
You had a big crumb, like right here.
And I had a big lip right there too. These one blow, blow. And we need to do this and this is a 10-minute limit or a 10-minute talk for 10 minutes.
Peggy's like, I'm done. You've covered the topic. We're good.
Bye. Come here.
Why do you think authenticity is hard for people?
Well, we're kind of hardwired to be, no, don't do that, what will the neighbors think? Don't do that, what will your teacher think? Don't do that, what will your boss think? And sometimes it's a bit of a trap. Like if you're really, like, I mean, you're always going to have an awareness of what other people around you will think.
Agreed.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Most of us are going to think about that.
If you like to blast your music super loud because that's just what you do, then yeah, obviously you have to worry about your neighbors. And let's say blast your music super loud through headphones. There's always reasons why you have to make accommodations, but it shouldn't stop you from being yourself.
True. And I do think that authenticity is more about how you express yourself than like your like general habits. I think for me authenticity is about not living your life to please other people, which for me has been a bit of a journey because I spent so long like living my life to please everybody around me. And I think for me, stepping into authenticity has meant stepping really into a courageous place where I live my life for me first. Does that make sense?
Well, no, it does, because I'm a slurper.
When I drink tea, I just realized.
I mean, part of authenticity is not being hung up on. You always have to. It's just being a decent human being to be considerate of how your behavior impacts other people. And
sure.
That should never stop you from being authentic, but being more concerned about what other people are thinking than what's ultimately working for you can really, really get in the way of that.
I think most people's barriers is fear. It's fear that you won't be liked, or fear that you won't be accepted, or it's fear that you won't fit in, or it's fear. Well, I think fear kind of drives everything.
See, that should be a self-worth topic right there, because
it probably will, because you know we can talk more than 10 minutes about this.
Oh my God, we can talk for hours about this. No, authenticity is as simple as it is difficult. I mean, because
it's a simple concept, but difficult. It's like the Mastermind. Do you remember the board game? easy to learn, but takes a lifetime to master.
Kinda, yeah.
It's like that.
Well,
You're welcome, Hasbro.
Alrighty then.
Did I make it weird?
Probably, but I don't really care. No, authenticity. I mean, like I said, okay, let's go back to the example. I really like blasting my music loud, but I don't, but you're so paranoid
Here's a teeny
that you.
little piece for.
Oh, I already gave him some. Don't be silly.
Did he already get some? Did Shayla get any?
You don't pay attention, do you?
No, I really don't. Hysterical blindness. We're really good at staying on track for this. I really like that we're eating cookies and drinking tea and having this chat. So if
But authenticity. Most of the time, our authenticity has to be tempered with being aware of how other people feel, which is fine. But don't stop yourself from being authentic because of it.
That's true, because I think
It sounds complicated, but like...
No, because some people take authenticity and they're like, I'm just being truthful without also considering other people's feelings. There's like that.
Okay, that's like you don't like peanut butter and jam, so I don't eat...
Oh, I love this. We're going to talk about peanut butter and jelly. It's perfect.
She can't stand peanut butter and jam.
Can't stand
I eat it when you're not around. But there's other things, like...
You ate it when I was around earlier this week.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
you weren't in the
you did.
house. You were at work.
No, you had a whole other one when I was here.
No, I didn't. I said I was going to, but I didn't.
You didn't?
No. Oh, yes, that was a couple days later, though. Okay.
Did I write your example?
Absolutely. Thanks. No, I mean, there's little things where we make it... You don't have to stop being who you are because of other people, but sometimes it may be in your best interest to be more considerate of when and where, and that's fine. Like, if you swear like a sailor... you're probably not going to do that when you're at your grandma's house.
Truth.
It's not. You're not giving anything up, and you're not being inauthentic.
True.
And
yeah,
I
and
know
I think there's
authenticity
also
is more complicated and more nuanced than that.
There's also a space too where sometimes being authentic is not safe in every environment. Okay, if you're gay.
But see,
I'm gay.
this is where it gets to the self-worth thing.
But I know, but it's still a valid point. Like sometimes it's not the, like, it's kind of like what you said, it's not always the appropriate environment, right? But sometimes it's also like a, hey, this isn't the right space for me to totally let my guard down. Like, I think you can be an authentic person and not bare your soul to every single person you meet. I mean, okay, other people maybe could do that. I tend to bare my soul to everybody I meet because that's kind of who I am.
That's the skill. That's the skill.
But the refinement of it, I'm not so great at.
Okay, like, yeah, like you're not giving something away. You're not giving up something to go to grandma's house and refrain from swearing for a few hours.
No, exactly.
You're not giving up.
But what's an example where somebody might give up something?
Okay, we had a date. We had a day at the park. We're married. We've been married for 13 years. Remember, we had that day at the park, and the lady was talking, and thought that we were sisters or something. I forget what she thought.
Yes, she thought we were sisters.
But
friends.
But there was also something odd about her behavior, and we weren't necessarily sure.
Yeah, you'd kind of texted me ahead of time because I was on my way to the dog park. You were already there.
She was okay. She was behaving oddly in a potentially maybe she has special needs of some kind. Not she's a Looney Tune and go to hell.
No. Yeah.
Like, and so I said, this lady has been asking me about my sister or my daughter or something, and I have just simply declined.
And it made perfect sense. She just said, hey, it doesn't make sense.
It didn't make me inauthentic, but the situation didn't make sense for me to.
I totally get that.
So yeah. So
to me, it's more like letting my inner 5-year-old out. That's what 99% of my
authenticity. Well, but you're not 5.
Excuse me. That's not all it is.
Not being afraid of not
being afraid of what other people will think.
Not being afraid of the things about you. There will always be things about you that doesn't quite mesh with some of the people around you, and being authentic is not being afraid of letting that little part of you out once in a while.
Yeah, I think that makes perfect sense.
Okay. Are we actually going to do it within 10 minutes?
I think we're actually good. I think we can wrap it.
Okay. And I got the last cookie.
You did get there was an uneven number of cookies, or did you just
No, there was 6. I think I got 4 of them.
Peggy's a cookie thief. This is what we've learned about
I'm a cookie whore. So speaking of authenticity and forgetting to actually do the tarot part until we did this hashtag.
Later.
We did this hashtag at 5 p.m. It is now 10 p.m. and you just realized that you forgot the actual tarot.
It was tea, topic, treats. We had the cookies, we had the tea, we had the
you know
topic.
what? And what did I shorten it to? Tarot.
I still managed to forget.
I win.
You forgot too.
It's not my channel.
True that.
I'm just a guest in your space.
Okay.
I am just here to visit you in your space, and your job is to.
Oh no. And throw
Oh
in
my
the
God.
cards now.
So what is the tarot part?
We're just gonna draw a card on the topic. So the topic is authenticity.
Authenticity.
Okay.
Well, how about admitting that we fucked up and forgot about the tarot
That's
part?
authenticity.
That's authentic, people.
We
That's
didn't
what
just
it means.
stitch it together and pretend like this was 5 hours ago.
Oh my God.
We could have done that.
We could have done that.
Authenticity.
Authenticity. Yep. You look. You had that moment of going.
For just that split second of like, wow. Is that what the pros do?
Well,
I'm kind of glad we
the
don't
pros.
do that, though.
Ugh.
I know, right?
That's just
I know, exactly.
I totally get why somebody would want us to be a little embarrassed and want to stitch it together, but that's not us.
We're still stitching it together. We're just admitting why.
Oh, I mean pretending that it didn't happen that way. It's like, nah.
Knowing my...
Nah.
And you know what Peggy says, too, before we restart this video? She's like, at least we're wearing the same clothes.
Yeah. At least we're wearing the same clothes. I'm in my jammies now. Oh, that would have been funny. It's like, snap, jammies. And we forgot.
You want to do it again? No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's...
All right, I've shuffled a bazillion times. You going to cut for me, just like on our tag team tarot?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do one last shuffle. We're going to draw a card on authenticity.
I have been in front of the camera for like, what, almost 4 hours today?
Yeah, because we did a tag team tarot earlier than filming this. Yeah, you got to give it back.
Oh, I have to give it back
because it goes on the bottom.
Because you can't cope. Okay.
Okay.
I remember.
Fucking hell.
The Ten of Wands.
This card is the Stalker card of this particular deck. The Ten of Wands.
Okay, that's kind of cool though, because...
But you know what? That's the pressure.
If you're not being authentic, then you are going to be under all sorts of self-imposed pressure to maintain a facade that is not you.
And it can weigh you down, right? All these other things.
All your little lies will catch up with you.
What? Somebody said, I think it was Katie Byron who first said, don't should all over yourself. And that's what this is.
I need to look this up because you keep saying it. And I'm like, who said that?
Good. But that's what that is. That's like, don't should all over yourself. Like, stop telling yourself what you should do, how you should act, how you should be perceived.
Well, yeah.
And just be yourself.
Well,
like,
especially if you feel
and the keyword is oppression. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. We have to put it in front of one of our faces, I think. There you go.
No, it's like
it got it. It
there
got
you go.
it.
It's
See
all
the blurring of me?
This has been a stalker card for you.
The whole week I've been working with this deck. I feel like,
especially when doing for readings for other people.
yeah, the tag team tarot, that oppression card likes to come up.
But yeah,
yeah.
If you are not authentic, you will eventually be in that position.
Yep, totally burdened. This was fun.
This was fun.
Thank you, Tangerine Layla, for the tag.
I want to go to bed.
I'm going to let Peggy go to bed now. I'm going to go to bed now. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks,
and
guys.
I will have a link to Tangerine Layla's video down below so you can see the video we are doing a VR to. Subscribe to her. She is super sweet and I love her content. And
yes, her videos are a lot.
They're so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you guys, we're going to call it. Have a good night or day whenever you're watching this. See you later. Bye. Wait. Wait.
What?
Because I gotta have a moment I can stitch. So I'm just gonna say, okay, I'm gonna tap your leg when it's time to start. Ready?
Oh my God.